Hi, I'm Jessica Mellon. I came from South America, more specifically Brazil, and I grew up in a small city, actually the capital of Brazil called Brasilia, and I came from a very traditional Brazilian family, and my dad is a retired co-op office and my mom is a housewife. And my story with arts actually came from when I was just a child. My mom is the kind of person that likes to paint, likes to draw, and she was always encouraging me to paint, to draw, to color, also because I was a very active kid. But I really evolved my art skills actually with makeup. So right in the beginning, it was just a hobby. It was just a way for me to feel secure with myself. I was the kind of person that didn't love me as much as I should be loved by myself. So I found on makeup a way to actually accept myself and to love myself the way I am. So I started actually getting inspired by people on the internet, like Nikki tutorials, especially with YouTube. I went to college in law and I became a lawyer, but I didn't find myself as a lawyer. There was still something in my head, that voice in my head telling me to follow my passion in makeup. So I decided to get some courses to learn some different techniques, and I became an independent makeup artist. And a year later, I got a job in a boutique to be a makeup artist in there. As a makeup artist, I provided makeup artistry for my clients for their different types and kinds of events, like weddings and parties. And also as a self-employed makeup artist, I also offer some self-makeup courses. So I will teach them some techniques, some stuff that they should know to make themselves feel more comfortable, to make themselves feel more pretty. In the end of 2017, I came into the United States in an exchange program. And by that time, I was a makeup artist in the weekend, and I was also, most of my day, my most income came from being a lawyer. And I wanted to evolve my English skills, and I saw on the inter-exchange program a way for me to evolve my English skills. I already had an advanced English, so I wanted to get better, even better. But I came to the United States. I'm still learning a lot of English, even though I think my English is fine, right? I'm still improving everything. Unfortunately, I didn't have the chance to go back to doing what I used to do in Brazil, which is makeup. I'm still practicing on my friends and family, but not the way I used to do in Brazil, which I really want to get to this level again. But my life changed here in the United States. I met my husband, got married, and now we are building a family. But I know it takes some time to actually build a career, especially because I started my career in Brazil and I came over here and I kind of have to start all over again. And I know it takes some time. It took me some time there. It will take me some time here. And now that you guys know a little bit about me, how I became a makeup artist, how I came to United States, I want to actually teach you guys a technique that is actually a Brazilian technique. It's an eyeliner called Angel Wings. It was created by a makeup artist called Priscila Lessa. She is very famous in Brazil, especially because she created this technique that I'm gonna show you guys. And you probably have seen this somewhere on the internet just because it got really famous on Instagram. And that's what I'm gonna show you. That's what I'm gonna teach you guys. I like to do face first and then eyes. I'm preparing my skin with a little bit of moisturizer and a primer. For foundation, I'm gonna go with a full coverage with Morphe, and I'll be applying it using a foundation brush by Rio Techniques, and then I'll finalize it with my beauty blender. As you can see, I'm just tapping it on my face. I just think it gives the look a more smooth kind of look. For a concealer, I'm gonna go with a Brazilian brand called Maquillé. I'm just applying it under my eye area to brighten this area. Now I'm just using my beauty blender to blend out all the concealer and foundation. I'm gonna bake under my under eye area using my banana powder from Revolution. And then we can set everything with powder with the Kat Von D compact powder. To fill in my brows, I'm going with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Deep Brown Pomade. Just before we do anything on the eye, we need to prime this area, and to do it, I'm gonna use my Brazilian concealer again. To set the product, I'm using the compact powder again. With a medium warm tone brown, I'm gonna define my crease from inner to outer corner. Just make sure you're blending the edges after. For the cut crease, I'm back with my concealer and I'm gonna cut the lid. A good way to define it is by finding the middle of your eye and then putting some product next to the root of your lashes. When you open your eyes, you know exactly the limit of your lid. You're just gonna go a little bit above your natural crease so that when you look straight forward, you still see some of the cut crease peeking through. I'm gonna set the new crease area using a matte shadow. And to close the cut I did, I'm back with my warm brown and I'm blending it on the outer third of the lid. To give it some sparkles, I'm applying this metallic shadow from Naked Cosmetics. Just to make the cut crease pops a little bit more, I'm applying this light eyeshadow just on the line of the cut crease. Now it's time for a Brazilian technique, the angel wing liner. I'm jumping to the lower lash line. I'm doing this area before doing our eyeliner. First, I'm using a gel eyeliner on my waterline and also my lower lash line. And with a clean brush, we're gonna blend the liner under the lash line. For this technique, we have to make this blending under the eye area a little bit longer than usual. And trust me, it will all make sense. Then we go back to our lid. To create the liner, I'm gonna create a wing. At first, I'm creating a curve at the top, then using the gel liner to create the shape of the wing. And the curve has to touch the eyeliner we blended on the lower lash. I'm just finishing the eyeliner by applying it on the root of my lashes up to the inner corner of my eye. I'm back with that warm brown shadow and I'm applying it onto the lower lash line to start smoking it out. I'm also bringing it to the wing. Make sure to blend out all the outer edges of the black color. That is pretty much it for the eyes. All we need is some lashes, some mascaras. So after the lashes, I'm going in with the Too Faced mascara. Back to my face, I like to go with the Hula Light to warm up my skin. I'm contouring just at the base of my cheekbone, then my forehead, my temples, and my nose. Blush is also a must for me, and I'm applying on my cheeks and also on my nose. To finish up the look, we are missing highlighter and lipstick. For glow, I'm going with the golden highlighter from Ofra on my cheekbone, on my nose, cupid bow, chin, and here close to my eyebrow. And then lipstick to finish off this whole look. I love nude lips, and especially in this look, I want all the attentions on my eye. So I'm going with this new color from Kat Von D. So this is it for the technique today, for the angel wing technique that came especially from a Brazilian from Brazil to you guys. I hope you guys like it, and thank you for the opportunity of showing my work.